So, season's just ended. What's your thoughts on the season since taking over?
To be honest, it's been a real tough 4.5, 5 months. I won't lie, the place when we arrived was very beaten already with 20 games to go on the clock, which is a great shame that you know that we come into a position where it wasn't only trying to overcome a deficit of lots of points, it was actually to try and pick a squad up off the floor and get them remotivated and make them believe that we could have stayed up, and you have to fight for that. I do think in the last 4 months we've seen a lot better. I think a lot of results have probably gone the wrong way to what they should have done. But you only get what you deserve and what you put into games, and that's something that I put across to all my players week in, week out. What you put in is what you get out. The last 4 weeks we knew we was in a position where we've been relegated, and like any squad it's natural to take a bit of a step back, and we have, and players have. You know, it's been a really difficult last month, to be honest. This month's been more difficult than the previous 3 or 4, just purely down to the fact that they knew the position was over and done and that there was nothing to fight for. But you know, we stuck in it. I don't think anyone gave us a chance to stay up, and I think at one point we was turning heads and teams were going, oh, hang on a minute, these boys are actually going to fight to stay in this division. A certain little group of games that we'd won off the back of, go back to Sorbo, we won 3-0 on a Tuesday night, we then didn't play on a Saturday, we didn't play on a Tuesday, and we played the following Saturday. Things like momentum are massive in football, and getting a run of games and having the same players turn up for them games, and a lot of games being called off over here through winter really affected us, and we couldn't find any consistency in our game. But we've dug deep, we pushed the league down to the last 3 or 4 weeks of the league to stay in the league. And like I say, it just wasn't quite enough at the end of the day.
So is there much to work on for next season, or is it just developing foundations?
I think any club that gets relegated, and whatever level of football you're at, whether you're in the border league or you're playing step 2, step 3, step 4, it's a chance to reset. It's a chance to build from foundations again and get things right. And I think most people that are involved at the club will tell you that things here haven't been right for some time. And whether that's poor leadership or poor decisions or people just not caring enough, it is what it is. But what we can now do is we can wipe the slate clean, and we know what division we're going to be in next year. I've managed in that division for the last 2 years in a row, so I fully know what to expect from that division. It'll be very tough. But having said that, this is a group of players that I believe, if they were together at the start of the season, they would have competed at step 5 very well. So it's about keeping that group, keeping the belief in the group, keep the wheels turning inside the club and make it more of an attractive, appealing place for youngsters to come to. Keep that community feel. We want more people from Clacton to come and support us. We want more people from Clacton to get behind us and actually realise there's a group of lads here that are wearing your badge that you live in 7 days a week, and we're here trying to put our town on the map in a football sense. And 9 out of 10 people love football, so why are we not getting the crowds over here? That's what we're hoping to change, is to bring people over, bums on seats, as they say.
So lastly, have you got any words for all the supporters heading into next season?
I think they're magnificent, Clacton supporters. They are probably the most hard done by group in these divisions, because for whatever reason or other, just as they get going, let's go back 2 years with Tom Austin at the helm, you know, finishing 6th position, you sort of think the club's going to kick on now and it's going to go places, and all of a sudden Tom's gone and it's a restart. And it's a struggle when you have to keep on restarting. The positive that has come out of that is that I've had a good chat with the chairman, and there's no talks of any of us departing or going missing. It's about sticking together and giving someone a real shot at being successful. Success doesn't just happen overnight. You have to earn it and you have to build it, and you won't get that in 6 months, 12 months. It comes over a certain amount of time. You know, on the football pitch, every mistake we make, we're punished for. Other teams we play against that are a team make mistakes and don't get punished because there's a knack to it, and you've got to earn that knack. And that's what we're going to get to next year. That's what I'm hoping to build and install in the club, and a winning mentality. a winning mentality.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, cheers,
Yes.
Joe. Thank you.
See you next season.
Top man.
Home and away.
Yes.